It's Maxace time. Maxace time. Maxace Killer Whale. Killer Whale. And I think this is the Killer Whale 2.0, at least. Are you saying that anywhere on here? No, but there was another Killer Whale. I kept thinking this is the Killer Whale 2.0. Big knife. Big knife. Only made for men. And what have I roughed up on it already? Okay, that just wiped off. Good. We are saved. Oh, by the way, you see this? ASP60. Yeah, that's a equivalent of 5CR. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's a Swedish steel. It's a powder metallurgy steel. I didn't say crucible powder metallurgy. I said powder metallurgy, high-speed steel, okay? And it's got lots of tungsten in it. Tungsten, and it's got cobalt, 10.5% cobalt. And you know about cobalt? Cobalt makes everything better. We don't make the blade. We make the blade better. Yes, we do. And a little over 4% chromium, so it ain't no stainless, but 2.3% carbon. That's a lot of carbon. So, tungsten is in there at 7.5%. Vanadium, like 6.5% vanadium. Wow, okay. I mean, it sounds impressive. Does it really do anything? And I don't know. But they're saying this is Swedish steel here, but this is an equivalent of the Japanese ASP60 steel. So if you happen to know anything about that, see, it'll clue you in. Happen to know. Oh, man, you're funny today. Ugh. You want some? I'll give you some of that right there, buddy. Yeah, so it's relatively sharp out of the box, by the way. And how long will it hold an edge? You'll never have to sharpen it for at least 250 years. Did you know that? Did you? Because that's a lie. I don't know. But it'll be interesting. It'd be kind of cool to see somebody put this to a cutting test, maybe a Catra test. In fact, maybe I ought to look up on Steel Nerds, and see if they've done something with the ASP60 or the ASP72. And kind of catch up on that. But, wow, that's a drop. This is interesting because Maxace, and they make the Midnight Cat Studio stuff too. So you've seen Midnight Cat Studio come out with the Mammoth, with the Vanadis 4E or the Vanadis 4 Extra. So, I mean, they're doing different kinds of blade steels. Kind of interesting they're doing that. I like that. I think it's fascinating. It's, I get fascinated about, Spyderco coming out with all kinds of things. And it's CPM M4, but I've got the stupid crazy one in Magna Cut too around here somewhere. And of course this is Laren Thomas, right? Magna Cut with the purple haze scale. So I'm throwing things around. Things are falling off tables. Okay, we've had enough fun. Let's do that. Okay, but big knife. Oh, by the way, shit, get out of here, Frosty. Bigger than Frosty. Bigger than you, Swaggy. Oh, Swaggy's looking saggy. Yeah, you ain't playing, girl. So let me see. Yeah, that's, ooh. Well. Let's take your brother-in-law's here, because I just happen to have my Halactus 2.0. This is a Halactus 2.0 and M390 from Maxace, by the way. Ooh, they close. They're close, but this one's still bigger. I was surprised. This is 4-inch blade, but this one's 9 and this one's 8 3/4. So that's kind of interesting. Of course, in the box comes a pouch and all kinds of cool stuff. which is nice, and I do appreciate. See that? Yeah, plastic in there. Zipper. Fat Daddy. Oh, by the way, they throw in a lot of cool stuff here. I mean, they throw in extra hardware. So you got another hardened steel insert. You got screws. You got, pivot. You got all that kind of cool jazz. All right. And a microfiber cloth, by the way. And then there's a little plastic it goes in. And I don't feel any $100 bills in there. But, oh, well. That's pretty good jazz. I got mine on White Mountain Knives, and I've been kind of looking at it, and so it's been there for a while. It's been available for, I'm guessing, a month or two on his site. So kind of surprised, because it's not like he's got 400 or 500 of these. I mean, who knows how many he's got? Probably less than 50 or whatever. But, so I don't know how many he's got left now, but I wanted the one without the black blade. This is kind of a really, really gray type blade, but this is the most, they didn't have it in satin, and they didn't have it in just a standard stone wash. I guess this is stone wash, but it's kind of a gray wash or something. This is kind of cool. Look at this backspacer. It's a long one too, but it's kind of crowned over here. Nice. A different looking kind of design. Probably just didn't knock my eyeballs out right away, but getting it in hand, there's a lot to appreciate about this knife. The ergos are fine. They're fine here. Okay. This, easy to disengage. Drop. Let me see. Oh, man, I can't do that. Hold on. Okay. So, detent's about where it needs to be, really, seriously. There's no thumb studs or cutaways in the blade to flick, so you can make it a little stiffer. Yeah, she's all the way there. Hold on. Oh, she jumped out in front of me there. I was trying to measure. You might be able to fail it. I don't know. It's not easy to if you can. Okay, nah, that didn't do it either. So I'd say the detent's set about right. Design flow kind of gaps a little bit here. Blade to handle length is fine. You're not going to touch the blade this way because of the nice backspacer. Pocket clip is right hand only, and it's mounted from the inside, as you can see the little screw in there. We'll take this apart, by the way. But I don't know. I'm kind of digging it now. That steel's kind of got me intrigued, actually. Oh, by the way, grab my caliper because 0.54, 13.8 millimeter for the handle thickness, and that's contoured. Yeah, it's contoured titanium. It's milled here, so it's got some grippiness to it, thank God. And not 4 millimeter, but really close at 3.8 and 0.15. So they put some blade steel on here. I mean, there's some thickness there. Go forward at your own risk. Probably if I was really good with a grinder, I'd probably open this up just a little bit more so I could comfortably get in there, and then you could get way up on this, you know what I'm saying? But like that, that's dangerous. But the drop just follows you around. The drop. And it's over the detent ball, and the flipper tab's big enough, and it's big enough, believe me. But there, it's over, and boom, centered. No blade player lock rock. I mean, that's just not going to happen with a Maxace that I've ever experienced. But they're a good quality knife. That's why. So, yeah, I've been following these guys for a long time. I remember the first Halictus I had, and it had carbon fiber inlay front and back, but it also had, it was blue. It was anodized blue. You could get them silver, whatever. But, yeah, I had that. Put that on my Instagram. God, that was shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago probably. So quite a while ago. But this one, interesting. I do like this design better than the whale, the Killer Whale one. I was talking about the Halictus over here, but I do like this design better too. I'm all over the tracks, man. I just pulled an Uncle Joe, but no. This here, I like this. That Killer Whale, you can find a picture of the original one. It's not quite as intriguing. This one is better. Let's see if we got anything inside other than weight relieving. Okay. I've carried it, and the pocket clip didn't do anything to piss me off, so apparently that worked okay. It went in and out. If I don't notice, then it's probably because it worked okay. But that's a hell of a drop. Man, that sucker, holy moly. And 153 grams, so it's no lightweight. And yeah, 5.4 ounces. That's not bad. Not bad. I mean, that's 4 inches all day long on that, and that's 105, maybe not quite 105 millimeters, but 102 or something. 9 inches, 23 centimeters for all practical purposes. So that's a full 9-inch knife. Yeah, nice. The fit and finish is good on this. It's easy, like I said before, to disengage and just let it drop. So it's really fidget friendly. And at 5.5 ounces, it's not crazy heavy to have to carry. I mean, if you don't like the bigger knives, I get it, you know. I mean, so this is not your deal. But yeah, I have to appreciate the fact that they're willing to do these different steels. I do appreciate the fact that in the last couple of years, it's really been the world of small knives, like 3.45 inch blade is like a big dog anymore. And then they've been running down to the baby banter size. You know what I'm saying? So that's, and you know, and this, like this too, the sway back and stuff. Small, 3 inch blades, 7-inch overall kind of things. But I can appreciate the fact that they'll still run with the dogs in a world of pygmies. So I like it. I'm digging it. And yes, reverse grip, and you can actually spread out on a reverse grip and make it meaningful. And there's my balance point. That's good. You know, lock up 35%. Plunge looks good. Yeah, I'd like to complain, but if I was going to complain, I guess my only complaint would be maybe the design is not as intriguing as it could be. But I think it's something about this flipper tab that I think could have been muted a little bit more maybe and brought this choil back a little further. Now where that would have ended up with this, I don't know. And this, you can push button or light switch. Well, it's going to force you kind of into more of a light switch, but you know what I'm saying? But not bad. Not bad either way. Oh, it's got a hell of a drop to it. So I'm looking forward to pulling this apart, which we're going to do right now because I want to look inside. What do you think? What do you think? Multi-row ceramic bearings? That's what I'm thinking. And we got all number 8s, it looks like. Oh, I don't know. I might want to consider putting some thread locker on that one at some point in time. Maybe not right now, but that's squared off on that. Boy, that just came loose like that. Wow. Okay, this is at least a little bit more firm down than that. That was ready to go. I don't know. I didn't feel it backing off necessarily, but Okay, so what do we got? Let's pull this off. That's weight relieved. We got a steel washer here. That came out finally. Okay. And did I call it? Multi-row ceramic bearings. Yeah. Okay, we came out from the front. Okay. Let's go lock bar on the backside. Presentation on the front. Woo, man, I'll tell you what. This is like loosey-goosey. Everything's just, woof. This is so easy. This is like falls apart on its own. Look at that. And there's no goopy goo in here either. Really nothing. I mean, it's like they didn't even put lube in here. There's no, oh. Did you see this? They ground a little detent ramp in here to lead up to this. Ah. Well, no wonder the damn thing drops good enough. I mean, you got multi-row ceramics. You got a detent ramp ground in here. And that thing is clean as a newborn baby's ass. Well, I don't know. I mean, they can get unclean very quickly, by the way. Whew, that's interesting. Wow. They put that one together in a clean room. Okay. I guess. I mean, there's you a nice little backspacer, isn't it? Oh, okay. Well, nope. You're going to grab on. Okay. But yeah, that's a nice little piece there. Which way did we do this? Oh, we took it apart from the back. Now, let's see. Okay, so we got a little flatsy here, which means we're going to come to grips with, okay, so we got to face it down. Okay. Got to face it down, down. Let's spin it around to face it down. Okay, now. And we got our stop over here. Okay. So we got to put, we already got this one on. Okay. We already got the washer on there. So let's lay out about a jug and a half of juice on these multi-row bearings. Aren't we uptown? We're fancy. We're worth it. And, wow. This is so simple, yet it's so nicely done. Okay. On here. Okay. So we ain't going to have no troubles with you, are we? How about that, boys? Oh, you know what? You need to stick it through right here, don't you? Oh, let's spread out and see if I can cover all the bases. Okay. Now let's get you on here. Oh, hold on. We got to turn this a little bit. Okay. We got it down. Is it down enough to match this? Let's see. First of all, we got to get the stop pushed together here. Okay, now. And I'm not sure that this is, okay, I lost a screw out the back, but that one on the presentation side just aching to make the escape, wasn't it? I'll find you. I know where you went. You run away. Okay, let's push you back into place a little bit. Okay, we're good. And we got one screw. Wow. Okay, let's get you started in the right track. And you're good. And that's nice. I mean, I like this little area for the lanyard as well. That's pretty cool. Now, are we centered? Yeah, we are. Did we lock it down that well, though? Let me see. No, it ain't moving one way or the other there. So did I lock it too much down? No, not too much down, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe a little bit more hydraulic drop than it had before, but it's good. Oh yeah, Killer Whale, Killer Whale. That's an interesting knife. I like it overall. It's big, smooth, interesting steel, just a lot about it. And you know, on White Mountain knives, I can't remember if it was like 2.25 or 2.5. But then use LTK as your discount code and get, like, if it's 2.5, then you get $25 off. So if it's 2.25, then you know you'll get $20 off, whatever. So wow. I think I'm there for that. Take care. I'm gonna leave you alone. Love them knives is what they call this channel, and so you guys stay sharp.